In Thunder Bay National Marine Sanctuary near Alpena, Michigan, researchers are testing a method for finding sailors lost at sea using environmental DNA, genetic material that's detectable in the environment around a living or deceased organism. Great Lakes Now contributor Lisa John Rogers brings us the story.
And so scientists are then able to capture that genetic material through the soil, water, snow, and air to then kind of trace what living organisms have been there, when were they there. Archaeologists can test their dig sites to test for human DNA, and that's a way to sort of track human movement through different periods of time.
In this case, the humans being tracked are sailors who perished when their ship sank in Lake Huron many years ago.
What was really fascinating to me was learning just how long genetic material exists in the environment. It's pretty much always there. It's just to a varying degree of strength. So over time, it's just not as strong.
Thunder Bay National Marine Sanctuary holds almost 100 known shipwrecks. Near 3 of them, samples were taken from the water and sediment to test for environmental DNA.
They chose 3 different ships, one that had no life loss, one that had some life loss, and one that had like a tremendous amount of life loss. And that was just to, again, test out the methodology.
If the samples contain genetic material that's connected to nearby wrecks, then such sampling could provide a way to locate unknown wrecks in the future. The cold, fresh waters of Lake Huron provided researchers with optimal conditions.
The temperature kind of acts as like a preservative for these sites. The more warmth in an environment, the quicker the decay in whatever organic material has been left over.
The research is being conducted for the U.S. Department of Defense's Defense POW MIA Accounting Agency, which aims to account for missing military personnel. More than 81,000 remain missing from conflicts of the last 100 years.
The goal is that eventually the Department of Defense will be able to use environmental DNA to give some closure to families who have maybe lost, a loved one. They would be able to sort of take the remains from this site and bring it back to those families to then give them closure.